Hello beautiful bibliophiles, it's Nektaria and my exams are finally over, which I'm so excited about. I gave my last exam today and I think it went okay. So now I'm very excited to just get some rest. I think I have about 6 days of rest or something. I don't know when the next semester is going to start. Probably March 1st, but we don't have a schedule yet because we're very unorganized. So yeah. I am so excited to get rest. So I'm gonna get more back into reading this week. And before I do that, I'm actually going to go watch movies because I also watch a lot of movies. Like, I feel like in a year I watch about 120 movies. But January this year I watched only like 10 movies. And this month, February, is the 23rd of February. And I've watched 0 movies. 0 movies! So I am going to go and watch like 2 DVDs back to back or something so I can chill out, okay? First one I picked out to watch is this, which says Les Âmes Fortes, which I think means like strong spirits. Like I think Les Âmes means like the souls, the spirits, if you know French. Correct me down below. And I think fort means like strong, so I think it's something along the lines of strong souls, powerful souls. I don't know. I had not heard of this one, but I read the premise and it says it's sapphic romance, so I'm very excited about it. And then I have this Korean one. It's called Time. This is a romantic drama, I think, and it sounds a bit weird. I think it's this couple and the woman gets this life crisis out of nowhere, like that her husband doesn't find her attractive anymore, or her boyfriend, I don't know, and she disappears. But what she's actually doing is, she says she's disappearing, but she is going through like a full plastic surgery thing, and she looks very different, and her husband thinks that his wife has gone missing, and he's falling in love with a new woman when he's actually falling in love with his wife again. I don't know, it sounds weird, but I want to get more into Korean cinema, so hello, I haven't updated you since yesterday, but what I pretty much did is I watched one of the 2 movies. I watched the French one, and yeah, it wasn't a sapphic romance. Like, it had a hint of sapphic romance, but that wasn't what the movie was about. So yeah, it was just an okay movie, to be honest, but I'm glad I could watch a movie after, you know, quite a while. So after that I went out a bit, and then I came back home and I read a bit of an e-arc. I am reading from NetGalley. I just made NetGalley. Did I tell you I just made NetGalley? I did not tell you that. So yeah, I just made NetGalley a few days ago, maybe a week, and I haven't been requesting books yet, because I feel like I won't get accepted to receive them. So I just read the read now ones, you know, the ones that are available to you right away without you requesting them. So one of those, the point is, one of those is a YA thriller called Tell Me When You Feel Something. I like the plot of it so far. It's very intriguing, but the characters are so annoying, especially this Viv girl. Oh my god, so unlikable. But yeah, they're saying some like cringy, problematic things at some points, some of the characters. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm very excited for making NetGalley. I've been wanting to for a while. So yeah, that was very exciting. That is what I read yesterday and what I'll be reading today, as well as 2 other books I am currently reading. The first one is this poetry collection by Arthur Rimbaud. It's called Season in Hell. I was reading that in my last vlog as well. I've been taking my time with it. As you can see, this is how far I've gone with it, because it's aren't those books called like bilingual when they have like the original language and then the translation next to it? Anyways, that's what this poetry collection is. It has the original French text one side and then the Greek translation on the other side. So I'm pretty much using this as well as an opportunity to kind of freshen up my friends, I guess. So yeah, it's cool because I'm reading one page, I'm trying to understand as much as I can from it, and then I check out the Greek translation, so that's why I'm going quite slow with it, but it's really exciting so far. And this one that I'm very invested in is a collection of short stories by Nathaniel Hawthorne. It's called The Prophetic Pictures and Other Short Stories. It's a Greek edition, as you can see, and I did not expect to be loving this as much as I'm loving it, because I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm very excited for the rest of 5 of them. And can I just say, how satisfying is it when a book just fits in your hand like that? It's so satisfying. So yeah, I'm just gonna go read now. Bye. Beautiful bibliophiles. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. And is this a left-handed person mug? Because the writing is... See, if I hold it like that, is when you can read what it says. So maybe it's a left-handed person mug after all. These are quite rare, so yeah. Anyways, I just love today's look. I did all these pink things to go film a video, which was really fun. It will be up before this vlog probably, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I did. This is very uncomfortable because I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, so it's very uncomfortable. But yeah, that is what happened this morning. What else do I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I didn't read that much yesterday after all. I read a short story from the Nathaniel Hawthorne short stories, and quite a lot of pages from the e-arc of Tell Me When You Feel Something. That's what I read. But also I spent a lot of time listening to my favorite podcast while cleaning and exercising and stuff like that. It was really fun. Really enjoyed my time with that. My favorite podcast that I'm listening to right now is the Lolita podcast. It's my favorite podcast so far. I haven't listened to many of them, but it is my favorite. And I think it's very surprising that it's my favorite because it's a non-fiction podcast. Do you divide podcasts the same way you divide books? No, but I don't know how you divide podcasts, so I'm gonna call them fictional podcasts and non-fiction podcasts. I don't know. So yeah, I've only heard like fictional podcasts before, like Night Vale, Within the Wires, Ars Paradoxica, and I loved them a lot. But there was something about this specific podcast, the Lolita podcast, that I love so much. So I've read Lolita and I loved it as a book, and I've run it on a video, I think, about how much like pop culture, Hollywood, society has made Lolita from a literary masterpiece, wanting to point out how like much of a pervert is Humbert, and like how Lolita is a sexual assault victim. But for some reason, society has turned that really important story into like a story that they've used to sexualize young girls for decades. And that's just so upsetting, because that was not Nabokov's initial like motive. It was not his motive with writing the book, not his intention is what I mean to say. That's what society has made of the book, and it's very upsetting. So yeah, and that is exactly what the podcast is about. It's about how Lolita got from being that book to being the sexualization of young girls. And it's so interesting. It has about 11 episodes, I think, and I've listened to 8 of them. So I have only a few left, but they're quite long, so I'm still very excited. It's my favorite podcast because it's so specific. It talks about things I had already researched before, and I was very excited that someone else also like felt the need to research on those things. And I also learned a lot of new things, and I just love that podcast so much. It's my favorite podcast that I've read, that I've listened to so far. Yeah, it owns a very special place in my heart. Yeah, I'm just gonna set them now, and I'm going to tell you that I'm gonna go out and buy notebooks because new semester is starting next Tuesday, which is like 5 days away, so I should go get notebooks. What lessons do I have? I have Latin for the first time in my life, which is very exciting. We were supposed to do Latin at school, but the Greek Ministry of Education is very weird and not helpful at all to students. So for 2 years, Latin has been replaced by social studies, which is also really cool, but like I wanted to do Latin. So yeah, I am a bit anxious about whether they'll start us from scratch at uni, or maybe I'll feel lost in there. But yeah, I'm very excited to learn Latin. I think it's so beautiful. It's very dark academia. Just even the aesthetic of Latin is perfect. So I'm really glad we'll be starting Latin, and I'll also be able to understand what the Latin in the Raven cycle means without Googling it. That is the key reason why I want to learn Latin, okay? Serious reasons. What else do I have? I have like Greek language / lit. So yeah, I guess we're gonna be doing like maybe some grammar, syntax, but I'm pretty sure most of it is gonna be literature, so I'm quite excited about that. I'm very happy about that. What else do I have? I have medieval history of the West. It's intriguing. We'll see if I like that. I also have prehistoric archaeology, which sounds quite exciting. Prehistoric times sound quite intriguing to me, so that's pretty cool. I also have classical archaeology number 2, because I did number 1 first semester, and it was very cool. A lot of amazing things were taught to us, and I'm glad for more this semester. And there is the 6th lesson, which I'm forgetting. Ancient history number 2, that's what it is. We did number 1 first semester, and that was also really cool. It was a bit hard, but yeah, I'm very excited for the second part of it. So those are the lessons I'm gonna be having starting Tuesday. So now I'm going to go buy my notebooks. So this is my notebook for Latin. I mean, I think it's gonna be Latin, and look at it, it's so pretty. It was definitely a cover buy. It's purple, black and white. Oh, I love it so much. And inside, since it's Latin, I put a quote from the Raven cycle, Miseria fortes viros, I guess. This is from the Raven King, if I'm not mistaken. I think it translates into misery challenges the strong, but I'm not sure. Hello again, hope you're having a great day. For me, it's Friday today, and in the morning I did some chores, and right now I'm going through some old poems of mine. I do write poetry, and I heard of a new poetry competition happening, so I wanted to go through some poems and see which one I want to submit in the competition. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna be doing that for a little bit longer. At last night I did finish the Nathaniel Hawthorne short story collections, and the 5 remaining stories that I read yesterday weren't as good as the first 4 ones that I had read, but I still enjoyed them quite a lot. I like this guy's writing very much, and I like the thought with which he was writing I mean, I can't know that, but I liked where he was going with them, like what he wanted to say with the short stories. So that was really cool. and I'm debating now whether I'll give that a 4.5 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5. We'll see, because I really enjoyed it, so maybe a 5 out of 5. And I also made quite... Oop, don't fall. I also made quite a lot of progress. Okay, it fell. With my e-arc, which is going quite well. I'm gonna be done with it in about 50 pages or so, so I'm probably gonna do that today, so I can write the review as well and get some more arcs. And yeah, I'm also gonna go out later if there are any cool scenery scenes, what did I say? If there's any cool scenery, I'm going to show you that. Beautiful bibliophiles, I wanted to update you because I didn't do that yesterday. So I went out, which was very enjoyable and fun, and then we found out that Greece is going into an even harder lockdown. It's already in lockdown, but it's going into a harder lockdown. We won't be allowed to walk out after 6 in the afternoon, so that's that. So now I had a shower, as you can see, and I am eating bread with tahini. I don't know if you've tried and if you like tahini, but I like it. So yeah, last night I finished my e-arc of Tell Me When You Feel Something. I liked the second half of the book more than the first half. The plot was very interesting. The characters were quite unlikable, and they said a lot of annoying, like, cringy / actually problematic things. Like, some comments they made were very insensitive. So yeah, I wrote my review about that. And the only book I'm in the middle of right now is the Arthur Rimbaud Poetry Collection, and maybe I'll finish that one today. Also, I'm not sure whether I'll be reading right now, because I think I'm going to play Arcana, because they have that thing where the keys are unlimited. You know, the keys for the roots are unlimited for a day, so I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to make some progress. I'm on Portia's route. I'm quite new to the game. I haven't been playing it for long, but I'm loving Portia. I love her so much, and I'm loving the story so far, so I'm gonna go do that. Hi, I'm back in PJs because I finished my exercising. And I think now I want to update my reading journal. I didn't show you, but I also do the last page. This is what it looks like. I think you can see it. That's what it looks like. And I didn't tell you, but I also read a film journal. And it's going to be films, but also TV shows and anime and podcasts, because I just want them all in one place. And well, I don't want to buy 100 journals, so yeah, but I did want to make a film journal. So now I only have like January movies, which are only 10 of them, unfortunately. But yeah, this is me writing a really cool quote from American Beauty that I watched for the first time in January. I really like that quote, but my favorite movie I watched in January was definitely Gabe, I think that's how it's pronounced, by Mohsen Makhmalbaf. It's Persian Iranian cinema. Yeah, he's one of my favorite directors all the time, even though I want to check out all of his movies eventually. But yeah, that movie was really, really cool, and I really suggest you go watch it. So yeah. Oh, have you seen my sloth, by the way? He's so cute. I love him so much. He's my spirit animal. I have so many of these, what do you call them? Squishy animals? Stuffed animals? I don't know what you call them. I have a bunch of them. Maybe I'll show you all of them in another vlog. For now, let's go pick a movie. So I think I'm gonna watch this one. It's called The Way Home. beautiful bibliophiles. It's been a couple of days since I've updated you. Actually, it's been a day since I last updated you. And I've also updated my reading journal since then because I watched the movie I told you. You can't see it anyways. And I also watched Buffalo 66 last night. As you see, I have this whole rant here because I don't know how to feel about the movie. I really don't. I mean, the aesthetic was so much my thing. But the story itself was quite unrealistic, especially the end, compared to the rest of the movie. Very unrealistic, and I'm really confused with that movie. I'm really confused. I have a class at 6, but it's early now, so I'm gonna read till then. So we'll do that. Hello beautiful bibliophiles. I just wanted to let you know that I finished the Arthur Rimbaud poetry collection, and it was quite enjoyable actually, much better than the last one I had read. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I feel like this vlog is taking so long, so I'm gonna close it. I think it's come out just too random, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Like really thank you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!